Hello everybody and welcome to Need for Speed Heat. I am Solemn, the gamer who's bad at games, and now that extends to racing games too, but I'm here with somebody that might be able to help. Say hello.
Hi, my name's Chewy, or Chew in the Subaru, depending on how you want to call me. I've actually played this game all the way through before once, so I'm going to point out how terrible he is at it.
Yeah, and that's going to be pretty much exactly how that's going to go. He's also going to point out when I do travesties to my car.
Yeah, oh god.
I did some test recordings and such on this. Pardon our load screens, by the way. But anyways, I did some test recordings and I made my car go quiet and it made him cry.
You picked a 65 Mustang.
And then I made it go quiet.
It's supposed to be loud.
Showdown is back as Palm
I
City
forgot to turn on
plays host
subtitles.
once again to the state's foremost racing exhibition. Each day, thousands of eager fans will be hoping to catch a glimpse of the very best high-performance cars in action. But when the sun goes down, you can quickly find yourself in a far more dangerous territory.
I can't even turn the
Welcome to
subtitles
the
on right
world
now,
of
so
street
yeah.
racing. An underground
Pardon
scene
our quiet for a
inhabited by
minute.
daredevils and speed freaks, intent on tearing up the rules and breaking the law. Rising to meet this challenge is Palm City's very own Lieutenant Frank Mercer,
Sick Volvo.
head of the newly formed High-Speed Task Force.
Street racing has no
Doesn't this
place on
just
public
look like a
roads.
guy that
Mark
doesn't
my
get laid
words,
enough?
If you are out there and you are
He looks
engaging
like
in
he's
this
been
type of
smoking a
activity,
pack
we
a
will
day
find
for the
you.
last 20
If you
years.
think that you can get away by just hitting the gas, then you're in for a surprise.
Somebody ran over his
Because we are
foot
coming
once or
after you
something,
hard,
you can
and
tell.
we are coming after you fast. Trust me.
Plus he just said
There
he's
is
coming
no
for us, so like
escape.
he's got some attraction
He's
there.
pent up.
Oh yeah, this cutscene. I did play a little of this on my own, so I do have some previous knowledge, I guess, but... Okay.
Yeah, so you're driving a super fancy Volvo.
There's some real
Yeah.
speed in this race, Anna.
We knew they were gonna bring it. This is the lead we're going for here. Come on, guys.
Yeah, and my driving might make anybody that really enjoys this game cringe, just so you know. But yeah, I'm the one in control. Chewy's like...
Yeah, but here's the thing is, I was saying this before we even started recording. It doesn't matter how much you play racing games, it's hard to handle in this thing, because it runs on the Frostbite engine, which was designed for shooters, so while everything is gorgeous.
Oops.
Okay, never mind, you have no excuse for what you just did.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the nitrous button... Oh, hey, look, a nitrous button.
Yeah, usually on the tutorial mission, they'll just tell you.
Shit, I think I know this cop.
Yeah, his name's Shaw. It's above his car.
I'm serious. He's bad news.
Fun thing is, there's actually a guy that used to be in my school that I fucking hated. His name was Shaw. Well, his last name was Shaw. I'm not gonna dox him entirely, but yeah, he was a guy that I was getting honors consistently, and he got the next level of honors. Basically, I was getting 80% average. He got 90%. And he looks at me and goes, "It's still just getting 80s, huh? That's a shame." Like, what a prick. So I automatically hate that cop, is what I'm saying.
I love how this cop is apparently still chasing you, even though I watched him drive off the side of the pier.
Yeah. He's got one of those,
He's got a submarine and a Camaro in one go.
yeah, one of those, what the hell is it called? Like, it's not amorphous, but, amphibian cars.
Yeah.
There you go.
I
I like
like the-
handbrake. They told me how to do that, even though I did it by accident earlier.
I'd like to point out that your spoiler would do dick all.
Yeah. Well, that's just like, we're from a town where there's the only mod that a lot of the street racers around here tend to do is putting a spoiler on their car.
See, that's the thing though is, okay, so in our town we actually have a couple of legitimate tuning shops, and there's some guys here with some actually built vehicles. So some of them do have spoilers, but they serve a purpose. But then there's a lot of guys. It's like, yeah, I've got a BMW. I put a fart can on it, a big spoiler, and the ugliest stickers you'll ever find.
Yeah.
Don't let that stop you.
Well, it's a good thing I wasn't required to get first. Anyway, but yeah, no, I know my dad actually. He was towing some street racers for a little while because their shit kept breaking because they didn't actually know how to do anything with their car. They just knew how to put fancy
That cop's trying to
I guess, aesthetic mods mainly, like the spoilers and such. People in this series will find out very quickly I actually don't know what I'm talking about with cars, and that's
Yeah,
why
you
I
really
brought
don't.
you here. That's why I brought you here.
Okay, so given how far that thing was off the bridge, how did he get out of it?
What'd you do to that sweet-ass ride?
What'd you do to that Volvo?
You lost the car. He lost the car.
No, Shaw. This is on you.
You know, wish you never survived.
Who says he did?
What are we doing here?
Sending a message.
Wait, stop!
Hey, he said...
We're on camera back there.
Shaw, hold it.
Bit of an extreme move, just jump straight to murdering
So this is
someone
how
for
we
street
work now?
racing.
Yeah, not even kicking the shit out of him or anything. They're just like, no.
I mean, he did boot him in the ribs
My
pretty
unit,
good.
Yeah,
You're
they're
gonna
just
take the
they're,
ball.
so he's it's like, oh no, our
Frank,
camera happened to go down.
Smarter than this.
I'm an elite
You
hacker.
want to send a
Yeah.
message? You need a messenger.
We're in. I was just checking the recording here
Get
as
out of
well.
town.
Everything seems to be going
If we
good.
see
so that's
you
good.
or any of your crew around here again, you're gonna be joining that car. You understand? Get up.
At least he's wearing a mask. COVID safe.
Tell your friends.
And like the worst dye job ever.
So is she a cop on that motorbike, or is she like
She's a cop.
undercover or something?
No, she's just a cop. Ah, okay. I'd like to point out that given that his entire car is carbon fiber, it would be pretty fucked up right now.
Yeah. This cutscene made me laugh when I saw it the first time. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, where the hell's your car? Hey,
They trashed my car, so I'm gonna walk now.
I mean, it's not like he has a choice.
Well, he could get in her car.
but we're a crew.
Yeah, but she's in a car they're looking for. He wants nothing to do with it.
Okay, that's reasonable.
You just gonna walk to Ventura?
Yup. You're on your own.
It was just that, like, you're just gonna walk the entire way there? Yep. I might have internal bleeding from that kick to my ribs, but like, yep, I'm walking.
I still want to know how he got out of the damn car.
I don't know. To be fair, Bub got in a car accident once, and she, like, as her car was spinning out, she got out of the driver's seat while it was still spinning.
Yeah, but his driver's door would have dumped him out onto the, like, water.
That's fair, I guess. Maybe he climbed out the trunk.
Into the water, the car was backwards.
He climbed out the engine.
No. Just stop.
Oh, yeah. No, I checked it out. Oh, hey. I'll be with you in a second. Come on in. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, you're gonna need all new sparks. Yeah, all 4. What kind of one?
I love how none of these trophies say, like, first place or a name.
Or even a year.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's like, you know what it is by the color and what it is, there's no year on it. It's because they probably don't want their game to automatically date itself. Like, 2008, I was 3 when that came out, or whatever. I actually don't know when this one
You know,
came
as
out.
important
This
as
one?
fighting
Yeah.
crime is,
This came
we
out
are
in
committed to the fight.
2019, I think.
Our job is
Okay.
about more than that. It's about connecting with you folks out there, hearing your stories.
Eventually, when
listening to
we
yours.
get more couch co-op stuff,
That's how
we'll
we
get
build
media in here,
better
and we can
community.
like
That's how
review
we build
Destruction
a
Derby
safer
64
future
or
for
something, and just like how
Sorry,
ass the
just a little too
graphics
much
are
bullshit
on
this
that.
early in the day. Look, I hate to do this, but if you're looking for wheels, I got a CID. Cops insist.
I mean, that seems reasonable to me, though.
Yeah, but that also doesn't make any sense.
I guess it's like kind of like someone buying a gun or something. All right,
But
who
it's
are
a
we?
car, not a gun. Alright, so... I played as the Hawaiian shirt dude on my playthrough.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I did as well, but I like made him look kind of more like me.
I say we go for
Scene chick.
nah. Ginger dude.
Where's Ginger Dude?
Uh,
This guy?
yeah.
Oh, hell no. Look at his face. Like, look at him.
yeah, I know. I guess he's not ginger. He's just weird looking.
Let's have a... I mean... Oh, no, I went as this guy, I think. Yeah. I think so. This guy just looked like he's...
Smug as hell.
Yeah.
I mean, it matches the voiceover.
I guess.
Screw it. Go with scene chick.
Scene chick?
Yeah.
Sure. We neither of us played as a girl, so at least we'll see, I guess, some difference.
She got
there.
a wolf shirt.
Yeah. And people can't complain because basically we're playing as a car. It'll make a difference for cutscenes, and that's it.
Name's Lucas. How can I help?
Word is, cars out of here can compete.
Oh, they can. This for the showdown?
She's like 40.
Yeah, I was gonna say, she definitely looks a little different in the cutscene, but
I'm not gonna
whatever.
lie. The man's been crazy.
Reminds me
the
of
past couple
Griffin
days.
from Achievement
Stop us
Hunter.
down.
Oh, yeah.
Slightly.
Got these ready to go. They're not top of the line, but they're good. Why don't you take a look? See if you're interested.
Okay.
All right, so I'm sorry, I'm cutting you off a little
Yeah.
bit here. He says they're not top of the line. This car right now, $20,000. Next car over, that's a BMW M330. That is also, oh no, it's an Evolution 2. So that's easily $30,000. The 180SX is probably about $20,000. That's, well, I don't know, because that one's modified very 90s-esque, so that would probably, this one would probably be 20,000.
Yeah.
If it was bone stock, it'd probably be about 50.
Yeah. Well, and it's funny because, like, when I was first playing this, I was just like, okay, well, I want either this one or this one, because my brother and I were raised by my dad, and he was always just like, oldies are the goodies, etc. And everybody's just like, hey, you should grab this one. But here,
Oh, no. Nobody touches Papi's Camaro.
yeah, fucking scripted ass. It's like, nope, you can't. That is the one car you can't have.
Okay,
even though
but
we
why
put
would-
it in the line for you to.
Why would they right off the bat let you pick a car with a massive, like, bug catcher and shit?
Yeah. But anyways, so what are we going with? This is what I went with on my solo play, obviously. But
And I went with the S13 because I am a tremendous fanboy over those. So I'd say the BMW.
yeah, we'll just because we can always mod it and make it a little bit our own. But let's just try something else.
You want to go for it?
Sure. I'm all for playing something different every now and again.
Nice choice.
Can't wait to try her out.
I know some people at the showdown. See about getting you a race. It gives me a chance to make sure she's working perfectly. What do you say?
Sounds good.
She definitely prettier from some angles than others.
Okay, where to?
Well, you got a couple races
Teaching me how
choose
to
from.
map.
The one downtown is all long curves, and the one in Eden Shores is all sharp corners. Take your pick and set a route to it on the map.
All right, well, what do we think?
I'd go with that one.
This one? Sure. Yeah. It's closer anyways. Yeah, codec stuff. Okay, gotcha.
So take it easy. Let's just get this car to the start line in one piece.
Okay, well, you're asking a lot of me in racing games. So I haven't played a lot of Need for Speed games. I played Pro Street,
That was my old man.
and the amount of times that
Yeah.
I wrecked a Pagani Zonda in that game.
Built that
Your
yellow
brother told
67
me that
Camaro,
you
sold
played
to
it
Mary.
on the Wii.
Yes,
Yourself a champion.
The worst version of
He
it.
left me the
probably.
garage.
But yeah, the amount of times I wrecked a Pagani Zonda, the announcers in the game actually started to comment on it.
I'm not complaining.
Fun
It's
fact,
great for
so,
business. And if you race,
The
it makes
12
you
people who
respect.
probably know what I'm
Use
talking
that
about here.
now.
There's a series in the States called Formula Drift. The announcer that was doing voiceover for Pro Street is Jared Deanda, the voice of Formula Drift.
Oh, there you go. See, so this is also why I brought Chewy on for this series, is he knows a lot more, I won't say about cars, even though that's also true, but about actual, like, racing scene, because he's into that kind of stuff. The extent of my knowledge is that I watched, what was that series on Netflix that I was talking to you about?
Hyperdrive.
Yeah, Hyperdrive. I watched
Which is a
that.
great series. I actually, before that show was even a thing, I followed most of the drivers on it.
Yes, there you
My
go.
friend here. They're breaking
I mean,
in a new
it
car.
I wish that the
That's what
British
he
guy
calls
went farther
Jack
because
broke already.
But he couldn't even stick to the
Nah,
course.
No.
I run practice races for beginners if you need to get
I
up
mean,
to
I feel
speed.
like fielding
Yeah,
Shredder
yeah,
was
funny guy, very
the most
funny.
entertaining to
You're
watch.
always
Fair.
welcome.
When this race starts, I'm gonna quickly jump in. I keep forgetting to
Turn on subtitles.
turn on it's one of those things that it's nice to have on for people in case we're talking over.
Yeah.
There you go.
Which we will because we're stupid.
Well, and that's also kind of the nature of Let's Plays and playthroughs and things like that, is that people could watch anybody play this. There's also people that do it without commentary.
Yeah.
People will be watching this series for the commentary, so to speak, even though I'm an idiot, you know. But,
So am I.
yeah. Well, they don't know that about you yet.
I mean, I've been talking long enough they could decipher it.
Yeah. There we go. I'll just take out the barrier. How's that? Hey, leave me alone. Okay. There we
You're being smoked by a stance-built Civic right now.
go. Yeah, I get smoked by anybody. It's fine. Until I get enough mods in this car to actually make it go vroom. Really, the game's gonna tell me how to steer as I run into the barriers.
Well,
Kinda
remember what I
negating
said
my
about the
point.
Frostbite engine, though? It's gonna have to tell you how to steer because you can't.
Yeah, like, I mean, it runs well enough for me. Like, it's fine. But, I mean, there's probably better engines. I don't know. I don't play a lot of racing games. It's usually not my go-to, even for, like, relaxing or whatever.
See, and I think, like, for the most, like, relaxing racing game, I'd have to say, in my personal opinion, it's Forza Horizon 3. But you can't even buy that one online anymore.
Yeah, wasn't there, like, a licensing issue or something?
Yeah, they always let their licenses lapse on those, so the games are only good for 4 years for online
I
purchasing.
always hate that about, like, sports games, really, is, like, the fact that you kind of have to buy a new one every year if you want to stay on top of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, 4 years is a pretty decent run. The only thing that, like, in the aspect of Forza, the only issue I have is there was for the first Horizon game, there was a rally expansion.
Okay.
And I never got to play it because I can't buy the expansion because it's part of the licensing deal. Even though I own the physical copy of the game.
Another... Sorry, cutscene stuff, vaguely. But no, another game that I played that I actually, like, enjoyed somewhat was The Crew. But the last time that I tried to load that one up, there was no servers available, there was really no support left, and they're like, oh, that's because we're on to The Crew 2. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go and buy your sequel when you won't even support the original, despite the fact that I have a physical copy.
I mean, the Crew 1 was corny as hell. The Crew 2, I just don't even understand it.
Well, I'm not even like storyline wise. My issue is like I like the fact that you can literally drive across like a slightly scaled.
Oh yeah,
down
no,
version
like I
of the
played
States and such. But
it's fun to do that, I will say. But also, I'd just like to point out this dude's an idiot. Yeah, what you need to do is take your stock car and go slap some nitrous on it, because that's not gonna blow up your motor.
Well, and I also like how the chick that you're gonna meet here in a sec, like, she knows that the store is closed. Why doesn't the guy that that made your car know that this place is closed to you? Right, like, he should know this and know better than to send you. Right?
Hello?
And also, like, you're knocking the hell out of the door. It's like, if it was open, it'd be unlocked. Like,
There'd be lights on. Also,
That
you're
too.
punching the air.
yeah.
Did Lucas sell you this?
Yeah. You know him?
You could say that. He's my brother.
So I don't know him at all.
Won my first race in that bad girl. She's perfect for someone just starting out.
Oh,
That's racist.
fair enough. You mind telling me what their deal is?
Our stock is limited around town because of Showdown. They're only selling if they know you're gonna put the parts to good use.
That doesn't make any
says I won't?
sense. That's not how you make money.
I was gonna say, that's bad
Lucas
business.
got
It's like, if you want a guy that's gonna blow up the engine, that's
How about a
fine,
chance to
because
prove
that
it more
means
than
more
just talk?
sales.
Let's do it.
Also,
You're
she's
fine.
calling you a rookie. Like, she would look at her and be like, bitch, I'm 35.
I'm Anna.
You're 12.
And not
All
only
you wanna
that,
do is
it's
make a
like,
name
how
for
do
yourself
you
around here.
know? Like, other than the fact that you don't know me, you don't know that I don't know how to race.
Also, I'd like to
Wait,
point out
that's it?
the fact
I gotta make some calls.
that she got
We'll
rid of
stay on
her
that thing.
Evo
I'll be in
to
touch.
M3.
For a
That's
Nissan.
like a $30,000 car for a Nissan 350Z, which at the time of this game you could pick one up for about $7,000 where we live. In the States, you could probably pick one up for $3,000.
Yeah. It's one of those things. I feel like they expect you to not know shit about cars.
But it's
Hey, well, I'm hitting up my contacts.
the cars they pick. Like, you know who cares about a BMW M3 E30 Evolution 2? Car guys.
Yeah.
Bing acts like a cop scanner.
Oh, this is a slight gripe for me, and you might not be able to unsee this, but you also might not care. This car is a standard. You can see her right hand through the back of the window. She doesn't grab the stick shift ever.
Oh, hi.
I won't be able to unsee it now. You're right. I'm gonna have to tint the back windows because you're an
Oh, I
ass.
just cover them with stickers.
That too.
Fun and surprises, and you would not believe the stories
I don't know where I'm supposed to go, so like,
Sounds good.
Great. I'll give you a call when I got the next one lined up. Later.
Make a name. Let Anna introduce you to the night racing scene. So you have to go to the night.
oh, that's not the map. That's the map. So basically, I have to go to her face.
Yeah.
She's like, why don't, the map's like, why don't you come to her face? And I'm like, I prefer her butt. Anyway. I gotta introduce the humor now so that when it happens later, it's, fine, yeah. As it stands, you guys should see, like, just watching me drive, Chewy's, like, over here cringing every time I make, like, a turn.
Probably should hit the handbrake for that.
Probably. But that's my issue with the game too, is like I don't understand why there's like a tight turn mechanic and a handbrake mechanic. I understand
Because
that
you
in
can't make a tight turn because the frostbite engine.
fair. Nah, it's okay. That guy can get it fixed. Yeah, this is also why I struggle at the night racing, which we obviously haven't gotten to yet, but during the night racing, the cops chase you and stuff, and I can never outrun them.
I mean, it's...
You're like, how do I phrase this where it doesn't hurt your feelings?
No, it's not even that. It's just because you have a slower car, you gotta figure out, like, you have to duck in and out of places and shit.
Yeah, and it'd be fine if they, like, somehow would mark, like, getaway spots, I guess. Because, like,
Well,
there's,
that's how it
there's
was
ramps
in-
and stuff.
The getaway spots, they used to have that in, like, Most Wanted, and I think Need for Speed Carbon had it too.
It flew by.
Yeah, it's just like, I found at one point I got away from them easy because I found a jump and I went over it and I guess they couldn't or something. And I'm like, hey, that's cool, but I wish that they'd mark them on the map or make some sort of indication that they're there aside from driving around in somebody's backyard and finding a ramp by accident, you know?
Yeah, but it'd be too easy almost if they'd marked it everywhere.
I guess.
Like, that eliminates the
I'm guessing this race is how I make
need
a
to
name,
explore and familiarize
I guess
yourself.
maybe I'm more used to like adventure games and stuff like
Yeah.
that, where they'll like mark it with bright yellow paint so that you're like, oh hey, look, a shortcut or whatever.
Yeah. See, and in an open world racing game, the point is to drive around and get familiar with the roads.
I guess. But here's another thing: is I wish, like in spots like this, it's just like you're supposed to be leading me someplace. How was I able to outrun you?
Just doing the speed limit. Not even, because you're doing fucking 80.
Yeah. And it's like she obviously doesn't care about street lights, so it's like, how am I outrunning her? Well, now I'm not, but I was. And I guess they're trying to pace out the dialogue, but like, if I knew where I was going, I'd probably be already halfway there.
You step out on these roads and you're fair game. You hear that, Greenhorn?
Is he
Hey.
talking to me?
Damn right I'm talking to you. I'm new
The computer just tried to take me out.
Did he just say numero uno?
And I'm not even paying attention to the dialogue. I'm like, just get me to the race.
I'm stuck paying attention because I keep forgetting this is set in Florida of sorts.
Yeah.
So of course we got
Anything else I should
Canton
know?
Country Boy over there put a dip in, crack a cold one.
Can you crack corn and you don't care?
I'm just surprised he's not rolling around in a squatty truck.
True. Oh. I'll pay attention because it was dipping out that I didn't just wreck her shit.
I'm gonna try to film you when we're driving.
Don't do that.
Yeah, it's like, please don't. They'll see that I'm obviously driving an automatic.
Well, I mean, she would have to be driving an automatic to be able to film you while driving.
Also true. Unless she's got like a GoPro or some shit.
Yeah, but even then, she's not filming you specifically. She'd be filming who's ever in that spot.
Yeah, I guess. Whoops.
I know a guy whose nickname is Sparky.
Yeah.
He gets electrocuted a lot.
Ah, that's fair. I was gonna ask if he was an electrician then. But
No, he's a tow truck driver.
Oh shit. Because then the joke would have lent itself if he was an electrician. You could have been all like, yeah, just not a very good one.
I remember there was one time I was trying to plug my phone and like one of my outlets doesn't have the plastic cover that goes around the actual outlet.
Oh, okay.
So I was trying to plug my phone in and I wasn't looking because I had the lights off in my room. And one of the prongs went into the outlet, the other one went on the outside, and then I touched the other outlet with my finger.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I felt very awake and like energized for all of 5 seconds, and then I needed a nap.
I was gonna say, because like all of your nerves were like fired probably.
Yeah. I mean, like...
And then you needed a nap.
Yeah, I felt fantastic for a very brief moment. It's like, man, I feel like I just...
You're like, why doesn't everybody do this?
I mean, if I could feel like that all the time, I think I'm describing cocaine.
Essentially.
First night, first win.
Well, I got lucky. Well, I mean, that was really easy, to be fair.
I got some dope shots of you in the race. I can't wait to post these. Yo, check it out. You see anything you like?
All of them.
Not your street
They'll be
pipe,
up for a
Sid.
race?
Nice try. You got a little way to go before they give you a shot.
Who's they?
The League. They've been around for years. Showdown floods this place with new blood. They surface and check out the talent. Once you're in, it's access to everything. Best cars, races, parts. You wanna know why we're
Once
here
again,
every
I
single
feel
night?
like that's... I understand, but at the same point, why don't they let anybody that wants to sign up with an entry fee? Because that's how you make money and make bigger, like...
They say Luca was
Because
pods, right?
it doesn't... That's not... I don't know.
Not exclusive enough.
It wouldn't fit their weird story. That's the thing, though, is like in real life, like real street racing, not that I've done it, is nowhere near what they depict here. It's just dudes hang out in a parking lot and you meet another guy that's got a comparable car to yours and you go, "You want to race? Sure." There's like very rarely does cash change hands. It's usually just for fun.
Yeah, and if it's any sort of organized, then there's paperwork and...
It's not on a street.
Yeah, because, like, let's be honest, to get enough word out for them to actually, like, have any sort of large-scale race,
the police would be there.
Somebody would have heard about it.
Yeah.
That's gonna not go great.
Yeah.
Leave me alone, cop. I'm trying to get to a safe house. Trying to get to a safe house because it's about the end of the episode. It's not because I don't want to keep racing, because I do, but it's because we're at the end of the episode, so I gotta... There we go.
All right.
Safe house. Alright, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed...
You got plenty more ahead of you.
When she fucking stops talking. Okay, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Next time we should be able to do a little bit more racing, maybe get into some custom shit. We'll
I'm
see.
gonna draw a dick on the car.
Yeah, somehow we'll manage to do that with
Not
stickers
hard.
or something. The dick isn't hard?
No, it's not. It's
Okay.
pretty soft right now. It's...
Okay, well anyways, like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one.
Oh wait, there might be... Yeah, there's a cutscene.
Oh, okay, well after the cutscene then.
Let me just fuck up your goodbye.
Yeah, it's fine. It happens.
Oh, we?
Look who I met.
Oh, hey. My sister giving you the grand tour, huh?
Yeah, because I'm
Something like
40.
You know, just so you know, if racing means ending up in the back of a cop
I need to
car,
be showed around by
he's
children.
the perfect guy.
We're gonna make her
Remind me
hair
again
white
which
when
one
we
was
have a chance.
actually
Make her
gonna
like
knock
racing granny
I learned my lesson.
with a side
Anything
buzz.
you learn, it's hard
Yeah.
to be boring.
Anyone else loses their crew, it'd be a sign to give up or go back to college.
Well, not me. And as for my crew, they weren't up for it. Maybe I found someone who is.
No, that's what you think. You know, but stories I've been hearing lately, cops ain't playing no more. Mira, la calle está caliente.
I know all about the cops. Papi gave me the same damn talk.
Then act like it, mija.
What? Like you did?
Cálmate.
Where are you staying?
That's a good question.
How about a garage?
Yeah,
People stay here all
You
the
just
time.
bought a car, sleep in the back of the car.
find a free couch. It's all yours.
I mean, the couch is a little bit more preferable.
I guess. And I like how this. Oh, she bought a car from me, so she's cool enough to sleep on my couch. She's not gonna steal all my shit when we go to sleep.
Also, 40.
Yeah, the trust is real. But
You're a bit
Let's get that nonsense.
past sleeping on couches.
yeah, she's gonna wake up. She could be like, my sciatica.
Fuck you, I'm 28 and I have sciatica.
Anyways, we will meet you guys right here at the start of the next one. Bye.
Deuces.